Hey guys, welcome back. It's time for another Empties video. I have a lot of garbage to show you guys, so let's just get started. Okay, the first thing I have to show you is, these are some products that you can't get anymore, so I'm just going to breeze through them. This is a new Retroactive Plus Repair Cream this was by Avon. This was when the new line first came out. This is an updated version of it. The Retroactive Plus was an updated version. It was a nice, thick, white cream. Look, it stayed white forever. It took me forever to use this up. Gosh, I don't even know if I should tell you guys. I've been using this night cream probably for about 10 years. Using it consistently, but it just works so well and you need so little of it that it just lasted forever. And it worked just as well at the end as it did at the beginning. So, for all of you people who are like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't use something for that long, I did, and there was no problem with it. You know, Avon has a lot of new products that they've come out with and gotten rid of since then, so there are a lot of updated versions of this, but this was really my all-time favorite. This just sort of, it has alpha hydroxy acids in it, and it literally just kind of ate away the old dead skin, you know, off of your face. Now, some people are sensitive to AHAs. I'm not one of those people. And like the first time you use this in the morning when you get up, you kind of have like, if you've ever been sweating a lot or something and your skin gets kind of salty, you know, it kind of dries and gets salty, and you have sort of that residue on your face, it kind of feels like that, and it's just that old dead skin wearing off. And use this one time and your skin was so super baby soft. So I'm really sad this is gone, and I don't know what I will use to replace it. Then another item you can't get anymore, also by Avon. This was part of the Becoming line. This was the Brighter Days Intensive Moisture Cream with SPF 15. I was using this in the morning as my morning cream, and it was just a nice, you know, thick white cream. And really enjoyed that, but the Becoming line, they discontinued a while ago. That was like a high-end line that was in competition with all the other high-end brands that you find at a department store, but department stores just couldn't sell enough to keep up with reps, but the reps were already selling the new line, and so it didn't make sense to be competing with themselves, and so they eventually got rid of the Becoming line. Okay, next is a cream that I didn't use, and I never do this. I'm a big stickler about using up things that you spend your money on or that you have, and not being wasteful. This was actually given to me by a former employer who used to, you know, distribute these lines, carry these lines, sell them online and other places. It is the Korres. It's by Korres. It's the Wild Rose 24-hour moisturizer with SPF 6, and a lot of you might know immediately why I didn't use this based on the name Wild Rose. It smelled so strongly of rose that I could not deal, and I basically kind of kept pushing it to the side and pushing it to the side and pushing it to the side, just not using it, and you know, it doesn't hold up over time. So I pulled it back out. You know, I found it in the back of my my medicine cabinet and was like, ugh, okay, throw that away. The rose scent, I just can't. It was way too strong, especially to be on your face. And I don't like rose anyway, but I sort of feel like even if you do like the scent of rose, it was way too strong to be on your face. So anyway, that's just going in the trash. I finished up the Yes to Carrots See Me Smile Lip Butter. And I like this. This is probably number 2 on my ranking list of favorite lip balms, except for a few things. I rank it pretty high because it feels really good on the lips and it does a good job of moisturizing. What I don't like about it is it's very medicinal. It's very medicinal smelling, almost, you know, almost kind of like a menthol smell. They do kind of have like a hint of lemon or something that every now and then you can kind of pick up. It's almost like they tried to cover up the menthol scent. But the problem is that lemony scent is very artificial, and every now and then you can taste it, which is, it doesn't taste good. Most of the time, though, I know that all sounded kind of bad, but most of the time, though, I really liked it. The problem, though, is you can only get these now at Walmart, and my Walmart doesn't, or last time I looked, didn't have any of them. So I know you can still get them online. If your Walmart doesn't carry it, you can get them online at walmart.com, but they have really thinned out the availability of these. So if you like this, or if you want to try it, that's the only place that you can get it anymore that I'm aware of. Okay, deodorant. I finished another of my Holy Grail deodorants, the Avon deodorants that you guys know I like. This happens to be my Holy Grail of all of the scents, which is the Skin So Soft Signature Silk scent. And I've told you a million times before, I mean, you get these for $1. They work just as good, if not better, as the clinical strength deodorants and everything else that you can buy anywhere else. And I mean, it's just a no-brainer for me. So, but if you've been curious about what my absolute favorite fragrance is, because I have a lot of scents that you can choose from, you know, including some without scent, it's this one. It's the Signature Silk. The Skin So Soft. Another item that you can't get anymore. This is the Advanced Techniques Salon Hair Care True Blonde Volumizing Shimmer Gel in Firm Hold. This was an Avon product, and this was like a seasonal, you know, like a summertime product. You can kind of see there's a little bit right there in the cap. It's kind of a yellow shimmery gel. It has a little shimmer to it, but I don't know that the shimmer will really show up on camera. And, you know, it was supposed to kind of give some accent, some sparkling accent to sort of your blonde, you know, your blondness, and make, you know, give you a little extra shine. And obviously it washes right out. This was basically a novelty item. I don't buy novelty items for hair anymore, really, at all. I mean, I would still maybe buy, like, a spray that had, like a glitter spray or something, you know, just for some glitter in the hair or some fun. I mean, I might use something like that, but any other kind of novelty items for the hair, I don't buy at all anymore, because they rarely ever work. Now, this worked as a gel, you know, but, I mean, it's just a gel. You can get any kind of gel, and it didn't, you know, the blonde whole thing didn't really particularly perform the way I expected. They had other novelty items in the past that worked better than this one did, but you can't buy this one anymore anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But for me, I don't really buy novelty hair items anymore at all, just because they rarely ever work. Okay, this is the Lord & Mayfair Gentle Conditioner with henna and wheat protein. I hated this. It does nothing for your hair at all. I mean, really at all. It's a complete and total waste of time. It doesn't soften your hair. It doesn't help you get the tangles out at all. It doesn't even feel any different than if you were to just, you know, get your hair wet, or just shampoo your hair and then get straight out of the shower. And not to mention that, but it also really does not smell good at all. It has a very dated perfumey scent, and I mean dated like, you know, 1940 dated. Not even like this is a fragrance that would have been popular when my great-grandmother and great-great-grandmother were, you know, in their most vital years. Okay? The next thing too, which I'm still using up the last bit of it, but it's in my shower. This is the Lord & Mayfair Refreshing Bar with Jasmine and Orange Essence. And it's just a little bar of soap. It's a little round bar of soap. And this I don't mind. The whole jasmine and orange essence, it doesn't really smell like a whole lot. I mean, it has a little bit of a fragrance, but you don't smell it on the body at all. You know, I wouldn't buy this for the fragrance. But it works as a nice soap. I don't have any reactions to it. It lathers up really nicely. It kind of looks a little fancy, so if you like fun, fancy soaps, then, you know, you would enjoy this one being a little bit different. And so this I don't mind. This is the one Lord & Mayfair product that I'm okay with, that I have tried. And if you remember, I did have a shampoo that I had the same kind of bottle as this, but the bottle exploded on the airplane, and the entire top you know, blew off basically, and so didn't get to try that, so I can't really tell you. If it's anything like the conditioner, I would say stay away from it. Okay, I finished up basically what is sort of my current holy grail mousse, and if you have really fine, thin hair like mine, baby fine hair, there really aren't styling products that work well for my type of hair other than mousse. And I've heard people before say like mousse is dated. I'm like, what? Put down the crack pipe, girl. Like, what are you talking about? Mousse is not dated. It's a basic staple, and everybody still uses it. So I don't know, but anyway, so nothing else works for me. I can't use gel. I mean, I have long hair. Gel doesn't work good. You can't use pomades or anything to give texture because it's too heavy on the hair. You know, a lot of people like dry shampoo. I find that all it does is flake all over you, and you know, still doesn't hold any extra volume or anything in your hair. So, you know, I'm just a mousse girl, and this is what works. This is the Clairol Herbal Essences Body Envy Volumizing Mousse. It's number 4, which is supposed to be like the maximum hold, I suppose. It smells really good. It smells really good. And you know, I'm not a huge Herbal Essence fan. I don't like the shampoos. They're very drying. This gives you a little bit of volume. It gives you hold, so your style kind of holds, but it gives you a little bit of texture. Like when you have fine hair, there's a very fine line that you walk with needing texture and needing to stay away from texture, because you need a little bit of texture to define any kind of shape, because when your hair is very thin, if you have layers cut into it, they don't even show, because there's just not enough to give you that visual, you know, to be able to see that the layers are there. It just doesn't hold that. So you need a little bit of texture to be able to kind of piece together the sections a little bit and, you know, kind of define some shape. But if you get too much, then you look like a stringy mess. You look like a drowned rat. You look like you went jogging and got all sweaty, and then your hair just dried, you know, all stringy like that, or like you got caught out in the rain or whatever. So there's a very fine line between helping to give a little bit of visual aid to, you know, being able to see that you have a style, and then being overboard and completely ruining, you know, your look and looking stringy and gross. And I find that this gets it just right. So, and it also works for thick hair. I use this for my niece, for her, she had some dance pictures, and she has very silky, very thick hair. She has a little bit of natural curl, but her hair can be straight too, and her hair is very heavy because it's, you know, it's thick. And so for her, you know, she's one of those who has the potential where curl could kind of just fall right out of her hair, but this held curl for her as well too. So, you know, it's just my favorite, and I know that it's affordable, and I know that it's drugstore, and I know that a lot of people think that you get what you pay for, and I'm going to tell you in this case, you're wrong. You should really give this a try. It's affordable, and it works better than anything else that I have tried, especially if your hair is the same, you know, same type of hair as mine. Okay, and the last thing I want to tell you about, I meant to tell you about this before. You guys might remember in an Empties video quite a while ago, I showed you a L'Occitane refillable hand soap, and when I was showing you that, I went, oh, I forgot I wanted to show you something else. Well, this was the something else I wanted to show you. This I had actually finished up, and I just used this bottle to pour the L'Occitane refillable hand soap into, and, you know, just keep it in my bathroom a little bit longer. Unfortunately, you can't get this anymore. You can't get the hand soap. This is the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Jasmine Vanilla hand soap, and this is the sort of sensuality line in the aromatherapy line. Now, this was given to me as sort of like a hand-me-down. It was given to someone else that I know as a gift, and she didn't like it. She felt that it was a little bit too strong for her, too strong of a scent. I didn't have a problem with that, and you guys know, you know, jasmine could be risky for me, so I wasn't sure if I would like it, but I didn't have a problem with that. It was the vanilla really it's almost a pure vanilla bean vanilla scent on the vanilla side, which really kind of calms the jasmine down, but it is a rich fragrance. So I kind of can see where maybe it was a little bit strong, or if she was using it at night or something and then sleeping like this and it's right by her face, you know, or something like that. But I really enjoyed it. And the vanilla, this is one of those that has the little black beads. It's supposed to look like, you know, when you scrape out the inside of a vanilla bean, what real vanilla looks like, those little black beads. That's kind of what it was, you know, it was supposed to replicate. And I really enjoyed it. The problem is that you can't get the hand soap anymore. And this is the old packaging too. The packaging has changed. It's like red and you can't see through it anymore. And anyway, you can still get, if you want to try it, you can still get shower gel, you can still get body lotion, you can still get a body scrub, and you can still get a massage oil. I think it's a massage oil or massage cream or something massage related. But that's it. That's all you can get in this fragrance anymore. So, I mean, I just really liked it though. So it is a fragrance that I would try again in something else. And the aromatherapy line itself, I'm not like a huge fan of. For me, the aromatherapy ones can be very herbal or very floral or whatever, but this one I do really like. And that is it for this time. So, if you have any questions about any of those products, then as always, feel free to let me know. And let me know what you have finished up recently down in the comment section below. And if you have any requests for any videos you would like to see, leave that down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!